Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you all had yourself a nice break. Hopefully you got everything you needed, because I think we're gonna start tonight's game here. This is Ark Nova. So it's another video game adaptation of a board game. This board game was designed by, I hope I pronounced this close to right, Matthias Wig, and illustrated by Loic Biliau and Dennis Lauhausen, and it was published by Freiland Spiel and Capstone Games. And the video game adaptation was published and developed by Direwolf. That's a name I'm starting to hear a lot more often, at least in the board game space. They seem like they do a pretty decent job of this, but from what I've read, this is like a zoo builder kind of game, so you're taking hexagonal tiles and putting them down and, you know, building your zoo and gotta gain points that way. Anyways, the best way to learn is to play, right? And as most of these games usually do, there's a tutorial, so why don't we jump in here and see what that one's all about. Oh, and there's 3 of them, okay. Start with the basics of Ark Nova, beginning with the cards, animals, and build actions. That's a good place to start, I always think, so let's go here. Also, let me know about the sound, right? If it's too loud or too quiet, let me know. I can adjust it for my level. Ooh, that zoom in on that field there. Welcome to Ark Nova. You must be the new zoo director. I'm here to assist you. Yeah, we ousted the last one because they sucked. Or something like that. Your job is to create the best zoo you can. To do this, you'll build enclosures, add animals, recruit sponsors, and support conservation projects. Oh my god. So it's more than just animals, huh? You gotta do the whole business side of it too, and PR. Oh man. On each of your turns, you'll perform one of 5 actions: build, cards, animals, association, and sponsors. Are they like the 5 colors of magic? Each one starts in a different slot, numbered from 1 to 5. Oh. There's my taskbar is in... Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, we're good. Weird. Alright. The slot in action is in when you can use it determines its strength. Select the card section. Wait, the slot in action is in, so what, you can do these in a different order? Oh, alright, maybe we'll learn more about this later. Let's just go with the flow for now. You can see what effect an action has at this strength. At 2, you draw 1 zoo card. Okay, and then you have to discard 1. Oh! Does this, like, get added to your hand? I see. So, higher strengths means you get to draw more. And occasionally you'll have to pitch one of them. I can see why they put in a discard to try to balance things out, so it's not like you get an actual extra card. Okay. The higher an action's strength is when you perform it, the more powerful its effect. Just wondering how... Oh, we'll see that later, I'm guessing. When you finish taking an action, it moves to the 1 slot, and your other actions slide up, becoming stronger. Oh, okay. So you can do a thing repeatedly, but it will become less effective over time. Or if you just, like, let it wait, then you can get yourself a ton of options. Alright. The animal you just grew is the largest bird native to the Americas, the greater rhea. To play it in your zoo, you'll need to build an enclosure for it to live in. Standard enclosures come in 5 shapes and sizes, which you can view in the build tray. Oh yeah? 5, huh? Seeing more. They said they were standard. I'm guessing the others are, like, not standard. By examining the greater rhea, you can see that the minimum size enclosure... Oh, size 2. Ah, yeah, on the top right there. Or left, the top left. To build one, you must take a build action at an X equal or greater than 2. I see. So strength is different for different actions. Like the ones with cards are draw, discard, and then stuff like build is like you can build greater size things. You must also pay money equal to twice the size of the building. Fortunately, you start with 25. Twice, huh? Okay. That means it costs 4. Normally, you can only build one building at a time, and each enclosure can only hold one animal. Use the build action to build a size 2 enclosure for your greater area. Okay. Click. Drag it out. Now place it on your map. Use the mouse wheel or the on-screen arrows to rotate it into the position shown. Oh, I do like I have both versions. Ah, and then you have to confirm. I like that. It doesn't automatically place it, but we'll place it like that. You can't place a building on top of another building or cover any rock or water spaces, which look like this. So we're just dealing with land animals for now, no water creatures. We're saving that for the expansion, right? The rock, the creatures who thrive on rocks and water. We're saving that for expansions. Now that you finish building, end your turn. I do wonder, like, what limits the number of actions you can take. With an empty enclosure in your zoo, you're ready to play your first animal. Okay. The animals action lets you play animals into your zoo. Its strength determines how many animals you can play at one time. Okay, so 1, at strength 1, you get nothing. 2, 3, 4 lets you place 1, and then 5 is where it actually becomes better. In addition to requiring an enclosure, each animal has a cost you must pay. Excuse me. You must pay to play it in your zoo. Oh, and that's where the sponsorships come in, right? That's where you do the money gen, right? Play your great area now. Just drag it over here, or since you only have one valid enclosure, it's selected automatically. Oh, I guess we have to click on it. Just like that. It is occupied. Guessing you flip it over. The cost is played and the enclosure changes to indicate that it's now occupied. Played animals go into your animals area. Once in your zoo, animals provide several benefits. Oh my god. Each animal you add increases the appeal of your zoo. Oh, hey, there's your points tracker. The sign of a Euro game. You got your victory points tracker. Your zoo's appeal is recorded on the score track and is one of the factors that determines your total victory points. I see. So, yeah, there's not like a 1-to-1 correlation to appeal and victory points. It's like the higher your appeal goes, the more you appeal you'll need in order to get the next victory point. All right. The final round of the game is triggered when any player reaches 100 victory points. You start below 0, so you'll have to work hard to get there. I did notice that. Why do they start at -14? I wonder what the math is behind that. Gaining appeal also increases your income, which is money that you earn at the start of your round. Oh, okay, so the top isn't victory points, that is the money. Huh. Okay, that's another thing about Euro games, right? It's a lot of resource management, right? Here you have, you know, your board space, and then you got the money you use, and then, you know, your actions that have a strength attached to them. Finally, this particular animal has one additional effect, Sprint 1, which draws 1 zoo card. Just get an animal and work towards that. Animal abilities only happen once at the time you play them. Let's look at another situation with your actions in different positions. Let me just load up a different thing here. You've already seen how you can use cards action to draw cards from the deck, but it has another function. Allow you to rotate. Oh. If you perform this action at 5, rather than drawing cards from the deck, you can snap. Wait a second. Hold on. I didn't know this was, like, related to Marvel. What do you mean, snap? I thought we were trying to, like, build a zoo for the animals. We're not trying to, you know, cut the population in half. And I think about it. Did the snap in the MCU, like, only affect, you know, like the bipedal races and species, or did it affect like everything? Like even the wildlife got affected? I imagine it did, given how Endgame ended. Anyways, let's see what this snap does. Snapping means taking any one card from the display and adding it to your hand. The display is a common area of cards that everyone can access. Oh, it's like the marketplace, huh? Use the card's action to snap the Jaguar from the display, then end your turn. It's gonna... just like that. Just yoink. Huh. So you can choose to do that or draw 3, discard 1. Get your guaranteed animal or... pick something out. When your turn is over, the display refills with cards from the deck. Cards slide left to fill gaps as needed. Oh, I'm guessing their position will also affect something. The Greater Rhea was easy enough, but some animals have additional conditions required to play them, appearing along the left side below the cost. To play this Jaguar, you need to already have at least one America's icon in your zoo. Fortunately, you do, thanks to your Greater Rhea. Okay. They have Yu-Gi-Oh! In here, too. To get the better animals, you gotta start with the simpler ones. Okay. Right. Thankfully, you don't need the tribute, right? This isn't that kind of game. Animals add continent and animal category icons to your zoo. While an animal is in your zoo, any icons along its top are also considered part of your zoo. Oh boy. While an animal... does that mean like other people could snatch it up or something? The Greater Rhea contributes Bird and Americas, which you can see represented in the icon overview. If you can't see it, it's like these, right over here. Or do they appear somewhere? Oh, no. Okay. They're the highlights over here. All right. Yes. It's covered up by my phone. Cut me a little break. Observe that the America's condition on the Jaguar has a green backer indicating it's satisfied. Conditions you don't meet appear red. Ooh, that's nice. This is the advantage of a digital board game, right? They can sort of do subtle things like these to give players more of a visual idea of how things are going down. Not to mention, you get all your standard animated flourishes and everything like that, which can be pretty cool too. Some conditions apply to the enclosure an animal can be placed in. Take a look at New Zealand sea lion in the display. Sure. What's this? Ah, okay. So water does come into play. The blue icon on the habitat requirement is a water icon. It indicates that the enclosure this animal goes in must be adjacent to at least one water space on the map. So water does matter, but you can't put anything in water, but being by water will matter. Got it. Other animals might require that their enclosure be adjacent to a rock space or even more than one. Like that one, okay. Use the build action to build a size 4 enclosure in your zoo for the Jaguar. Yep, will do. Keep in mind that every building you play after the first must connect to a building on your map. So your starting point will matter. Okay. Location indicating confirm. Oh, we'll get to see what those tiles do. I have to assume this one will get us just money. Great! Did you notice that you covered a placement bonus? You gained those immediately. Ka-ching! Look at that. 11. You can highlight a bonus to see what it does. That one gave you 10 monies. Draw a card from the deck or from within reputation range. X tokens. Move an action card to 1. Okay. Money, more rep. We'll learn more about these later, I imagine. I'd call that a successful first day. In the next tutorial, you'll learn about the 2 remaining actions, sponsors and association. Hooray! We did it! Tutorial complete. I like they specifically say tutorial complete. I wonder if we were playing a game, they would be like, game complete, or you win, or something like that. Alright, let's continue. Tutorial 2. This looks like it's going to be a reasonably complex game. Welcome back! You've learned about the cards, build, and animals actions. Now, take a look at sponsors. When you perform this action, you choose between 2 different functions. One option lets you gain an amount of money equal to the action's strength. Using sponsors this way also increases the break by the same amount. Break is a measure of how close the current round is to ending. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so you have like 15 points. So, wow, that's the other trade-off, right? You can do a bunch of high-powered actions, but you'll do fewer of them. Okay. Wow, this is like a hell of a balancing act. You may have noticed that the card's action also increases the break, in this case, always by 2. Oh, okay, it's not determined by strength, it's just determined by, like, what you do. Got it. The other way to use Sponsor's action is to play a sponsor card. Sponsors don't cost money to play, you simply need to perform the Sponsor's action at a strength equal to or greater than the level of the card. For example, your Sponsor's action is currently in slot 5, so you can use it to play Expert on Australia in your hand now. Oh yeah, so we gotta click this first. And then just drag this out. Sponsor cards you've played are found in the same place as animals. Oh wait. I mean, yeah, okay, different tabs. Like the tab here, switch sponsors. I was like, oh wait, are they all gonna be part of the same thing? Sponsors don't require enclosures, though they can sometimes add icons to your zoo just like the animals do. Okay, thanks for the clarification. Oh my god, I thought this was gonna turn into like Mars Attracts for a moment here, but... Whew! Okay, we're good. Yeah, now we have an Australia icon. That will help us get Australia animals. Or I guess that would be more like Oceania. Is it? They can have several different types of effects. These types can be distinguished by their color and icon. I did notice that was red. Oh, okay. Immediate effects happen when the card is played. This one gives you 1 appeal for each Australia icon in your zoo. Right now, that means it will give you 1 appeal. It counts its own icon. I see. It's like, hold it off until you get the big payoff. You don't want to wait for too long. A common immediate effect for sponsors cards is to play a specific building tile associated with the card. Wait, what? Specific building tile. Okay. Like that one? Alright. If such a sponsor card has a rock or water icon that restricts how its building can be played, this water playground must be adjacent to at least 1 water space. I do see an appeal icon down there, so there's that. Returning to Expert on Australia. Continuous effects provide an ongoing benefit for the rest of the game. Expert on Australia has one of these as well. Okay. Each time you play an Australia icon, you may place 1 card from your hand under this to gain 2. Huh. This is like a way to sort of pare down your hand with cards that you weren't going to play otherwise. Alright, interesting. Whenever you play an Australia icon, it allows you to pouch. Pouch. They picked Australia for this reason, didn't they? Because of kangaroos and koalas and, you know, all the other marsupials. Ouch, huh? You lose access to that card permanently, but you gain 2 appeal. Since Expert on Australia has an Australia icon, it triggers immediately. Pouch the koala in your hand. Like that. I could select any card. Oh, alright. Finally, the hourglass indicates an endgame effect. These give you a reward at the end of the game if you meet certain criteria. Oh yeah, like this one. Wow, engineer. Gain 5 appeal if your zoo map is completely covered. Whoa! Every single available space? That's gonna be quite the puzzle. For example, engineer gives you 5 appeal at the end of the game if you've completely filled your zoo. To recap, the sponsor's action can be used to play sponsor cards or gain money and increase the break. So I thought it was just like money gen, but it turns out it could be... It still is for that, but it could also have a variety of other effects. play a sponsor card, use a sponsor's action at a strength equal to or greater than that card's level. Finally, sponsor card effects can be immediate, continuous, or endgame. I like the icons for it too. Why does that one look like a power icon? Got it? I got it. Kind of memorized. I'll end my turn. The final action is Association. It's used to perform tasks on the association board, which can be accessed here. This is a communal area where you can make permanent upgrades to your zoo as well as find big scoring opportunities. The first thing to know about association tasks is that they require an association worker. Each player starts with one. Certain effects will let you hire further workers during the game, allowing you to perform more association tasks each round. I don't know why I'm having such problem saying association. 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 Should be easy. To do a task, you perform the association task at a strength equal to or greater than that task's strength and send a worker to it. Oh, I see. That limits the number of association tasks you can do. There are several available tasks. At second strength, you can gain reputation. Yeah? This one is like, what, trade money for security? Or something like that? So we'll learn about the shield icon later. Oh, I'm covering it, but yeah. See that? The little mortar board there. Interesting they would choose a mortar board to represent reputation and not like knowledge or something. Well, I guess in the zoo world, knowledge is reputation. Good knowledge is reputation anyway. Your zoo's reputation is tracked above the display. Oh. Get like extra benefits, okay. At 3 strength, you gain one of the available partner zoos. Partner zoos are added to your board permanently and provide 2 benefits. First, they contribute an icon of their type to your zoo. Second, any animals you play for the rest of the game which have that icon cost 3 money less. Huh. We got like the handshake and then the regions. Americas, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Sorry, New Zealand. At 4 strength, you can use the association action to gain a university. Like partner zoos, universities are a permanent addition to your board. They give benefits like reputation and research icons, which are required for playing certain cards. Several pads you can take. At 5 strength, you can use the association action to support a conservation project. This is one of your primary goals. Oh, they're revealing more. Okay. Each game begins with a certain number of base conservation projects, depending on the player count, with more projects available in the zoo deck. Examine the Americas project. Yeah? Conservation projects always have 3 levels, and each level of a conservation project can only be supported once. Okay. Also, each player may only support each conservation project once. If you support a lower level of a project, you won't be able to support a higher level later. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a finders keepers kind of deal, right? Either save up for like the big points or try to claim some of the lower ones before other people do. The rightmost level of the Americas project requires 2 America icons to support it. You currently have 1. Use the animals action to play the jaguar. That, yeah. Oh, okay, in there, yeah. This is the effects window. When you gain multiple effects at the same time, they'll appear here. Oh, it's like a stack? Normally, you can resolve these effects in the order you prefer. For now, choose the appeal ability first. Ah. Normally. That's interesting. I guess there's some benefits to playing them in different order. Yeah, alright. Appeal first. And then, before topmost cards, 1 animal card added to your hand, discard the others. The Jaguar's Hunter ability lets you draw an animal from the top 4 cards of your deck. Take the sheep and end your turn. Wow. Kind of a fitting ability for, For a hunter, huh? Excellent! Now that you have 2 America icons in your zoo, take the association action and support the Americas Conservation Project. Choose the Americas Project. I'm guessing the highest level. Yeah, okay, you qualify for the rightmost level. Right. You've got it! Each time you support a conservation project, in addition to the rewards it gives you, you unlock one of your project bonuses. Oh yeah, down there. These fall into 2 categories. There are big one-time effects. You get these right away, but then that's it. The other project bonuses are income effects. These are smaller, but in addition to getting them right away, you get them each round for the rest of the game. Like the extra money, okay? Oh, you have to pick one of them, right. So, conservation... a free enclosure. Any card from the display, but yeah. Get that one for now. Finally, one of the major benefits of supporting conservation projects is gaining conservation points. Conservation is recorded on the score track. Like Appeal, it contributes to your victory points. Yeah. Additionally, you can gain major bonuses for reaching certain points along the track. Yeah, additional cards, more money, guessing more income. This one gives you a choice. Oh, a choice. Oh, so you can't get everything. You have to pick something. All right. Choice between an extra worker and upgrading in action. So what? It'll be like always at a strength level higher than what is indicated on the track? We'll learn about upgrading actions later. For now, choose to hire a worker. Will do. Now we got 2 meeples. Are the workers represented by meeples in the board game? I have to imagine that it is. I imagine they're probably different colors, too. You aren't restricted to just the base conservation projects. There are more projects in the deck which you can play and support just like you would a base project. That's it, Director. You now know about all 5 actions. Let's call it a day, and next time you'll play through an actual game. Apply everything you learned. Alright, let's see if I've learned anything. Hey, does that yellow sign indicate I'm the yellow player? See, now we're up against another fellow named Leo. This is how this works. Everyone has their own board and you're kind of, working towards your own thing. This is like Wingspan, where there's not really that many ways to kind of mess with each other. Apart from taking stuff from the communal area that someone else wants. Good to see you again, Director. It's your time for your first full day on the job. You're going to have some competition. Another zoo opened across town. Oh my god. This motherfucker. Can we possibly collaborate? I think that would probably benefit us a lot more. Oh no. This isn't that kind of game. No, alright. At the start of each game, a number of base conservation projects are made available by the association road determined by the number of players. The more players show up, the more projects are available. In a 2-player game, 1 level on each starting project is blocked. Remember, conservation projects are available to all players to claim, but each level can only be supported once. A first player is randomly determined, and each player starts with bonus appeal depending on their position in the turn order. Yeah, I do appreciate that when board games try to sort of mitigate that first turn advantage in a way. Sometimes it works. Then, random bonus tokens are added to the conservation track. Oh. They don't become... So the other players kind of lose out then. Huh. Next comes the map selection. Depending on how you choose to play, you might be offered maps to choose between, or you may be given the same random map as your opponents. In this case, you'll be using map 0. Each player's actions begin in random slots, except that animals always starts in 1. After maps are selected, players are dealt 2 hidden final scoring cards. Another bark of... you know what? I can slide, right? I have a buckle for that. Blah! Oh. Apparently a plus an action that just opens all the windows. Yeah, you see it here, right? The hidden scoring, right? The the additional task, right? The personal task that for you to shoot towards, to try to sort of diversify everyone's play styles so that you don't just do the same thing. Wow. So I have small animals and reputation. Final scoring cards represent opportunities to gain conservation points at the end of the game by achieving certain goals. Yeah. For example, Small Animal Zoo gives you points for having small animals size 2 or less in your zoo. Oh, okay, they have the icon on top, right? 2 minus, which yes is their shorthand to let you know 2 or smaller. Keep in mind that usually only one of your... Wait. Okay. Well, that changes things, actually, so you don't focus on both of them. You just, like, alright, pick one of them and kind of full focus on that. I guess it's just there if, like, you see your first strategy get blocked, like maybe everyone else is picking up small animals and you can just maybe work towards the other one. It usually means there's other ways to make them all more of them count, huh? This is because when the first player reaches 10 conservation points or the game ends, all players will have to discard one of their final scoring cards. Finally, each player is dealt 8 cards from the zoo deck, from which they select 4 to form their initial hand. Try to keep a mix of card types, especially cards with few conditions. That makes sense. Okay, let me go back over to the right. Oh, I guess I have to pick 4 cards, huh? Just letting us loose for this one. Mix of card types. Right, so... So it said they wanted a variety too. Alright, so what if I pick Adventure Playground as one of them? And... animals, huh? We can get some synergy going here. Right, we have the cougar that has the America's icon. Oh, but it needs to be next to a rock space. Also have a jaguar, which has a large size. Oh, large cost too. Try for something else, perhaps. Maybe I'd go with the caracal here. Has a small enclosure space, low cost, no other requirements. Probably means I want to spec towards the Africa condition, huh? Oh, and predators. Oh. Cheetah might be nice too. I could get like up to 5 icons. See, there's a 1 and there's a 0 up there. What does that other icon mean? Can I... Allow me to zoom in. I wonder if there's like a way to mouse over an icon and just like see what that means, or is that something I have to like maybe crack open the rule book for? I'd admit I have not played like the physical version of Ark Nova. I'm coming into this one like completely fresh, so some of the nuances might be lost on me here. Okay, we can get the cheetah and then let's see. I don't want the jaguar because that requires an America's icon. The stoat. I think I'm getting the African ostrich, so I just have like more Africa icons. Because I got 2 that are like non-conditional, and then this one here, so This should... This should be fine, right? What could possibly go wrong? That should be enough to get you started. Continue playing and see if you can reach 50 victory points. I'll stick around to advise you about new abilities you encounter. Keep in mind, appeal are worth 1 victory point each. The first 10 conservation points you earn are worth 2 each, and subsequent conservation points are worth 3. Wait a sec. What is it? Game end condition is 100, but they also said at 10. Was it someone has to discard it? Oh yeah, at 10, each player discards a final scoring card. Oh, the first person to reach it causes that to happen. So that's when you have to, like, commit to an action. Okay. Tutorial goals. Score 50. How do I make these go away? Okay, there we go. This one too. Yeah. I kind of like how it's all laid out as sort of like a file system. You click the little icon, it brings out its section, and then you click it again to make it go away. All right. Well then, let's start putting stuff down, huh? Or maybe I could wait. Oh. What if I were to just grab an Africa partner zoo just right out the gate, since I'm kind of heading down the Africa route anyway? I like this. Research University, Reputation University, and Hand Limit University. Does that mean a max hand size is 4? So curious as to what an X token is. Anyways, I'm gonna just use that to grab partner zoo. Stir that on there. Congratulations on gaining your first partner zoo. Keep in mind that you can never have 2 of the same partner zoo. Ah, okay. So that's what that hand icon is. 5 regions: Americas, Europe's, Africa's, Asia's, and Australia's. I wonder if there's like an Antarctic expansion, maybe. Feels like an obvious addition. End your turn. Alright. They did their thing. Oh, wait. My worker's still there. When do I get them back? I thought ending the turn would bring them back, but... Okay, now I can build a enclosure of size 5. Your first building placement must always cover at least 1 border space. These are spaces along the outside edge of your map. Okay. You have to start out there. Alright, makes sense. You have one thing that requires a rock enclosure, so... I put it up here. Seems like a good start, right? Get some immediate money. Okay, so it looks like more like you pass actions. I'm guessing once you're... The break. Ark does not follow a fixed round system. You take turns one at a time until break reaches its maximum value, which varies by player count. When a player triggers the break, they gain an X token, complete their current turn, and then all players perform the following steps in order. Hand card limit. Each player discards down to the maximum hand size. Action token. Any multiplier, venom, and or constriction tokens on action cards are removed. They no longer have any effect. All association workers return from the association board and become available to use as active workers. Partner zoos and universities on the association board are replenished. Refresh display. The two leftmost cards and the display folders 1 and 2 are discarded. The remaining cards shift left and the display is refreshed. Okay. So the display will keep itself fresh even if no one takes anything from it. Take income. Players take income in play order starting with the player who initiated the break. The display is replenished after each player. If you receive multiple income bonuses, they can be taken in any order. Still don't know what an X token is, though. Seems like it's a good thing, though. All things considered. Alright, end turn. Oh, they picked up a partner university. Just yoinked it. Okay, so if I want to get that up to 5, right? Or just no, I can just play one animal. It requires me to play one animal, right? And I also have this sponsor card, which I can put down. Gets me or appeal. I have the card draw. Oh, does that 5 mean it needs to be next to a 4 enclosure space? Probably. Alright, we can do that. Play this there. Yeah, there we go. Resolve effects. Well, let's get the appeal first, and then draw 3 cards from the deck. Certain cards might refer to small animals or large animals. 1 or 2 or 4 and 5. 3s, you're just middle of the road. Sorry. Small animals are any which fit into a size 1 or 2 standard enclosure, as well as petting zoo animals. Large animals are those which fit in a size 4 or 5 standard enclosure. Ow. Some more stuff here. What is this? Oh, right. I did have a small animals goal, which... about that. Okay, what if I just play... sponsor card? And then can put this... Oh, that just... goes there. Okay. Oh, I have to place it. So we'll do the appeal. And gotta stick this somewhere. Why is that icon highlighted? Is that like the only place I can put it? Because it's to an enclosure. Oh, alright. Guess we'll lay it here. You just gained your first X token. X tokens can be spent to perform an action at strength higher than its current slot. Just select how many you want to use before selecting the action. I see, so you can use it to boost an action. They can even be used to increase an action strength above 5. Keep an eye out for other opportunities to earn them. Oh yeah, like 1 here, and then there's 1 for being the one to max out the break meter. So I'm thinking I want to try to get build back up to 5, maybe? Can either draw 3 cards from the deck, discard 1, or snap. See what's in the display right now. Is there anything within Africa? icon. Or if not that, maybe I could do predators. The thing about predators is that they big. Just need to try to add reputation. I think that was like one of my goals. Yeah, clearly not on track to do small animals anymore. Focus on that. Well, I want Africa animals, so I'll just do draw 3, discard 1. Do that. It's kind of like what is it? A Ticket to Ride in that sense, right? You can either just take 1 card from the guaranteed slots or take them blind. This card is a petting zoo animal. I'm guessing we set up the petting zoo enclosure, and then that's where all the petting zoo animals go, huh? Petting zoo animals can only be placed in the petting zoo special enclosure, which looks like this. Oh, okay, it's a different shape. You can only have 1 petting zoo enclosure, and only petting zoo animals can go in it. When it's occupied, rather than flipping, one of the spaces on it is marked. Therefore, a petting zoo can hold up to 3 petting zoo animals. Oh, okay. You have just have like a hard limit of 3. Ah, okay. I do like you can click on the ground for various effects. And where you click, you get leaves, you get grass, you get dirt. Oh, rock too. You get water. Oh wow. They thought of everything. Very nice. Okay. To collapse that. Or I guess I still have to discard a card, and that's why they're keeping that open. Okay. Anything here I want to pitch? Well, it'll get me a rep reward. I also need... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll... What? Maybe I'll pitch this one. That one's not really conductive to any of my strategies that I'm going for. Okay. Got up to 4. This is efficient workers. Alright, so we can use this to kind of manipulate the order. Just have to pass on a turn. Also get an X icon. Or I could just spend it, right? I could spend this right now so I can build another buy space to... Oh, but I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money for it. It's kind of the thing. Good. Alright, so I think what I could do is just take an X action and then build. And build again. And we go for like a... Caracal? Right, do that. Move. Association, because I'm out of workers. Just get another X token. The break is now at 9. When it reaches 9, several things will happen. First, the player who triggered the break immediately gains an X token. Oh, dang it. Next, each player must immediately discard down to their hand limit. This starts at 3, but it's possible to increase it during the game. The important thing to know is that the hand limit only applies during a break. While the round is going on, you can have as many cards as you like. Then, all workers that were spent performing association tasks are returned, and any universities or partner zoos that were taken that round are replenished from the supply. Next, the cards in the first 2 folders of the display are discarded, and the display is refreshed. Yeah. Finally, each player earns income from their zoo. Right, so I gotta pitch some stuff like that. And throw that away too. Guess we'll have to toss that. Alright, might actually get rid of meerkats as well, I don't think. Oh, but it has... Oh, no, it requires 3, reputation doesn't get you 3. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with that. Bye-bye. Certain effects that instruct you to do something after finishing their current action. These are always resolved at the end of your turn. During a break, each player earns income from their zoo. Your base income is determined by your appeal. However, it's also possible to get income from other sources, such as project bonuses, which can take forms other than money. So now I have 18 coins. I can build... Oh, I forgot that building also costs stuff. So that means my size 5 enclosure is going to set me back 10 coins. So I gotta place it here to cover the entire cost of the thing. Certainly restricting what animals can show up in other spots. I'm curious as to what these 2 are. A shovel and a 2. Does that mean I need like a build level of 2 to get to it? Alright. Place it this way since this gets me the most benefits. Draw a card from the deck or within reputation range. Well, first let's do the money. Oh, okay. That's how that works. The higher your reputation goes. Right, in addition to the benefits, it lets you potentially get more cards. Oh, that's a small one. I'll grab that one. Turn end. So imagine in a 2-player game, the break is at 9, but if you get to like a full 4-player game, that goes up to 15. Okay, yeah, so now I can use this to... Standard enclosures aren't the only type of building that can be added to your zoo. Kiosks and pavilions are size 1 buildings that provide different benefits. A pavilion adds 1 appeal to your zoo. A kiosk increases your income by 1 for each other building it's adjacent to. Oh, okay. Does that include enclosures? Remember, you can only build 1 building at a time with the build action. Noted. I need a 2-size building right now. So that's what they mean by draw a card from the deck or within reputation range. This one again. And I like that they have an icon there. Move an action card to 1. I see. Lets you manipulate. Okay. want to make sure I'm not doing anything out of line here. Trying to just beeline towards this 2 reputation. Or should I like go here instead maybe and just go for like the 5 extra money? Maybe I'll do that. In turn. We'll play their stuff. Build a pavilion. Okay. Okay, I see their actions have upgraded. Certainly doing better than I am. I want to try to get to the play 2. I think I can do if I... It's right now, because that'll give me 23 money. Right, if I break 4, gain 4, I can use the animals like action to just plop both down. That will be my go. You have to spend the maximum value. The Chinese water dragon. It's gonna leave me completely out of money, but you know, gotta spend some to make some, right? This type of condition means you can't have more than 25 appeal when you play this card. There's a minimum to it. Native seabirds gain 1 appeal for each connected water space, and then gain 1 conservation point for every 2 isolated water spaces. Currently I can get 3. Okay. Play that one as well. That, and reveal the 2 topmost cards of the deck. Choose 1 animal, add it to your hand, discard the others. Oh, perfect! And then we have the Marabou, scavenging 2. Shuffle to discard pile. So you get 2 random cards, and you can pick one and discard the others as usual. Does look like they're trying to tie the effects to, I guess, how the animal actually behaves. Anyways, that's an Africa icon, so we're gonna pick that one. Alright. They built their water playground. My turn. How many... Okay, I got 4 so far. And what? I can only have like 1 type of partner zoo? I can't get another one. Well, I'm guessing. Oh, man. Ooh, wait. Could... play this. If I get this, then that will be what I need to get the Africa project. How close am I to the predators? Okay, I can do the lowest level, but tried to build my way up to the 5. The other one isn't doing any predator things, so I'll just do an association task for now, and we'll do a hand limit university. Just grab that. Congratulations on gaining your first university. Keep in mind that you can never have 2 of the same university. Alright, so now we have a hand limit of 5, and we got 2 rep. What does 2 rep get me again? Not much. On your turn, rather than taking a normal action, you may choose one of your actions and move it to slot 1 without getting the effect. When you do this, you gain an X token. Yeah. I guess it's like a mulligan. It's a mulligan and kind of lets you store up power for a later turn. You have like nothing useful you can do right now, or you know you want to try to manipulate the spaces. Is there anything I can maybe get from the display? Ooh. Time a bird is played, gain 3. That might be worth picking up, maybe? Yeah, I'll do that. Because I have bird I'm gonna play, so might be worth throwing into my hand. Since I have hand limit university. This card has a condition which means to play this animal you must have its matching partner zoo. Oh, this one up here. Okay. Okay. I need the America's partner zoo if I want to... Or no, the Australia's partner zoo if I want to play an Australian sea lion. Because it's endangered. Sunbathing. You may say up to 3 cards from your hand for 4 money each. Fun. Looks like they elected to take an X token. Now I can do a sponsor action, which I will use to play Ornithologist. I summon Ornithologist. Now I will gain money every time I play a bird. Sponsor abilities that give you something for getting an icon also have that icon count themselves and give you the benefit immediately. Very nice. But it's not retroactive, so I can't get stuff for any other birds I've played. Build a size 4. My turn. So, since I don't have money to build anything, I could just shunt this build token back to 1. Fine. Ow. They triggered the break. That's okay. My hand limit is good. Luckily, I took my association action. So there's no turn limit. That's what I'm noticing. Like, most other games I see usually have some kind of turn limit, right? Well, I guess this one has an end condition with, like, their victory points slash, well, victory points, basically. It seems like. Okay. Like a race to 100. I am thinking of trying to move the sponsor icon. Maybe I should do association. Try picking up a reputation university, maybe. Although, would I be better off trying to save my worker to go for one of the conservation projects? Because I am 1 icon away. If I can get... Oh no, I got an opportunity for that. I just need a size 3 enclosure. Means I need to bring this up. So if I were to kick animals down. Okay, a player can have at most 5 X tokens at a time, so keep an eye on your total and spend them accordingly. Alright, fair. Don't hoard them. To be fair, it really won't do you much good. Just keep them in your thing forever, so I sort of get it. Okay, so I could just like do this now so I can build a size 3 enclosure right now. Let's do that. I wonder if that means it needs like one open space. So I place it like this, that should be fine, right? I can go for this 2 rep icon down here. And turn end. Oh yeah, that's like scavenging. Oh, okay, icons are green, so maybe it does mean you just need one open space. Oh, jeez, Leo is really tearing it up. An animal with flock can be placed in your zoo without needing to flip in an enclosure, as long as you have another herbivore in your zoo of that same size or larger. Herbivore? Not the green eye? Oh, okay. It's the flock. Yeah, they're peaceful. Alright. So now I can place the animal, right? Let's put that down in there. Get that. Our sponsor benefit, and then get 2 things from the discard. Oh. Guess we'll do the European pond turtle. I have a nice size 1 thing I can work with there. But you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can do an association task. And oh, okay. I could pick the top, but that only gets me 5. But we'll do the bottom. Choose a project level to support. Well, I guess I'm gonna pick the highest level. Now bonus. This is immediate, and this is over time. Trying to think, do I want income or do I want more workers? I think more workers might be beneficial, because I can try to bring this back up and say claim something like the rep university, right? We'll get that. Congratulations! You've just supported your first conservation project. Remember that each player can only support a particular project once, so you won't be able to support this one again. It's fine, I got the highest level. Right, so we hire the worker. Congratulations, you've just earned your first action upgrade. Each of your actions can be upgraded into a stronger version with additional benefits, which can be seen while selecting the action. Upgraded actions remain for the rest of the game. However, there are a limited number of opportunities. You won't be able to upgrade every action, so choose carefully. I see. Upgrade an action or hire a worker. Well, let's do this one. Should probably... Oh, I see. Perform 1 or more different association tasks with a maximum total value of X. In addition, you may take 1 donation. You may play conservation project cards from within reputation range with additional costs. Upgrades to Break 2. Draw cards within reputation range or from the deck, or snap. Oh, this one gets me extra money. Play 1 or more sponsor cards with a maximum total level of X+1 from your hand or within reputation range with additional costs, or Break X, gain 2 times the money. This one is build 1 or more different buildings with a maximum total size of X. Pay 2 for space. Newly available large bird aviary and reptile house. Oh. Is play animal cards from your hand or within reputation range with additional costs. Say within reputation range. Okay, so this fella took extra cards and build. See why one would want to maybe pick the build action, because that opens up some more stuff for you. This is a reptile house. A different size of enclosure. Oh, okay. And then those spaces require a build too, so I can't put them down unless I have that. So I kind of screwed that up already. Whoops. Well, it's the first time, right? Okay, so we'll pick that. And... Yeah, we'll get that one, because I have the bird thing. Now that you've upgraded your build action, there are 2 new buildings you have access to. The large bird aviary and the reptile house. These are each size 5 buildings that can hold multiple animals, but only certain ones. Whenever you see an animal with one of these icons, that means it can go into matching enclosure. The number indicates how many of the 5 spaces it fills. Oh, so it's like one or the other. So you can place it in a size 1 next to the water, or you can place it in a reptile house and it'll fill a certain number of spaces. So works a lot better for the large ones, huh? Putting an animal in a special enclosure is optional. If you don't have one, the animal can still go in a standard enclosure. Yeah, okay. Keep in mind that a special enclosure must still be adjacent to water or rock if you want to put animals with those requirements in it. When you first place a special enclosure, you can immediately move any animals with the matching icon into it. When you do, flip back the smallest standard enclosure in your zoo that could have held that animal. Alright. I gotta pick one of these. Is it gain money or gain a partner zoo? But we do have this project up here. I could just save my association action and get myself another icon. Start working my way towards the Europes. Let's put down some European animals. Yeah, let's get the partner zoo and we'll grab European zoo. Finally, another action upgrade. Man, just popping off. To upgrade though. I'm actually thinking sponsor, because being able to gain twice the money is pretty potent. I'll grab that. And end turn. Oh yeah, like I can do right now here. So that gets me 1. This is 1 for each connected water space. The fact that there's no number next to it probably means I'm not going to gain anything. I have any size 3 animals? No, I have a size 2 animal. I kind of want to use the pond turtle. Oh, wait, what if I were to use my X tokens to just build that? I can build a reptile house. Like, stick it over here because it'll have a rock and a water space next to it. Trying to think where the aviary would... It's a bit more of an awkward shape, but I think I could. Think. Imagine there are certain birds that thrive more in water, right? I don't have any of those. I also want to see if I can get association up to at least 3, so I can. Or no, I only needed to bring it up to 2. Just play a sponsor. I only got 1 appeal, but the cost reduction will probably super come in handy. Let's do that. Note that when you use an upgraded action to play a card from the display, you must pay an additional amount of money equal to the folder it's in, 1 to 6. Oh! So that's what upgraded does. You can just like play it right away, but you'll incur additional costs. Interesting. Oh, okay. They won't need. Oh, I'm over the appeal limit now, so I can't play this anymore. Damn it! Well, it is what it is. All right, we'll play that. Because I can just safely pocket that card or discard it. Never relevant. Okay, so now I can use my X tokens to just use an association task and get the Reputation University. Let's get that quick. Right. Should be fine, right? Tip, you can take an association action that you've already taken this round, but to do so, you need to send 2 more workers there. Okay. So you can't just, like, triple up. You can only double up. However, you can never perform the same task twice within the same action, even if your association is upgraded. Alright. So yeah, let's get the Rep University. We'll get our Reputation there, and we can upgrade an action. See, 1 or more would actually be useful. That means you only need to, like, play it once, right? But being able to snap a card from an earlier level might be handy too. The fact that you draw more as well. Too bad. Let's go with draw. Alright, they got the Africa Zoo. Are they angling for the Africa project? Okay, now I have to pick an action. Man. I'll take my build action, but I'm just gonna build like the smallest thing for European pond turtle here. Oh, I could build 1 or more different buildings. So I could build the petting zoo. Yeah, I can do that. Your upgraded build action will allow you to build multiple buildings if you can afford to, up to a total size equal to the strength of the action. Yeah. However, note that you can never build more than one of the same building within the same action. Got it. So if you could build a size 1 enclosure, a size 2... Oh, so you could build a size 1 enclosure, a size 2 enclosure, and a kiosk, but you couldn't build 3 kiosks. Yeah, yep. You can also now build on spaces with the restricted build icon. I'm guessing, like, regardless of what it turns out to be in the end. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we'll build this here. Get our rep. Oh, I can upgrade another action. Alright, then we'll do that one. Now that your association action is upgraded, you've gained the ability to make donations. When you take an upgraded association action, at the end of it, you may pay money to gain 1 conservation point. The amount of money required for a donation starts low, but as players make more donations, the cost increases. You can only make 1 donation per association action. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. And now for the petting zoo. I'm gonna make sure I put this in a place that doesn't mess up future layouts. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Here? Can get a card right away, too. Either from the deck or within reputation range. Oh, an aquarium. Dang it, play next to 2 water spaces, but I don't got water spaces anymore. Man. Alright, I need Europe animals, though. Can't get that from the display, so we'll just take one from the deck. That herpetologist? Each time a lizard is played into any zoo, gain 3 money. Huh. Handy. Okay. Oh, I got enough to play the pond turtle. Wait, no playable animals. Oh, because I only have 2 money. I need 3. I'm hurting. Just realized I also need more predator icons. I only got 3 of those so far. Oh, right, but I have the Coty. I should have just thrown down size 2 zoo, huh? Alright, what if I do a sponsor? Oh. Okay, well, I'll play that. If the other guy plays lizards, then I can get some extra monies. In fact, I got some money right now. Which I can use to play pond turtle, like that. Ka-ching! It's a good thing I played the herpetologist first then. Because that was kind of basically a refund, wasn't it? Okay. Why is the... Oh, I see. Strength 1. Can't play animals. Alright, alright. Which means I want a... size 2 enclosure for the South American Coty. Yeah, can use a build for that. Let's put this in here. Turn end. I wonder if I should have probably placed that somewhere else because that was adjacent to a rock and the water. I'm down to 1. This will make me break 3. I'll gain 6 money. So I want to try to upgrade that. Should I just like go for cards? Anything I want to snap up from here? Probably something with like the predator icon, right? Or preferably something of a small size too. Yeah, we can get the New Zealand sea lion. Or I could just get 4 from the deck. Nah. We'll go for the guaranteed. Oh! So it's a combination. Okay. And then I just like draw the remaining, and then I discard the rest. Alright. Dang, that requires water too. Fortunately, there aren't like too many water spaces left, or at least water spaces I can reasonably fit an enclosure into. Kind of suck at this building thing. Alright, you know what? Why don't we get that? We'll just take 2 from the top. Purple effects with the hand are income effects. These trigger during each break and give you something in addition to your base income. Oh, like the Technology Institute. Okay. So you immediately gain 1 X token, and each turn you gain 1 X token, and then you gain a conservation point. You have 3 universities in your zoo. It's the Baboon Rock. Placed next to at least 1 rock space each time you play. Okay, I'm gonna pitch that one. Actually, I should pitch that one, because I literally cannot play that card anymore. Bye-bye. Oh no, did it? Yep, they triggered break. Curses! They always seem to get that. Now I have to pitch another card, which is going to be Baboon Rock. Bye-bye. This type of conservation project is a breeding program. These projects only require you to have a single animal of the appropriate type in your zoo, but you also need to have that animal's matching partner zoo. Okay. Yeah, a lizard and a partner zoo of the same continent. Ah, alright. So you gotta match them up. And then you get everything? Guess that's more of like a race then, huh? Do I fulfill that? What else do I have? I have a lizard from Europe. Okay, I got the Europe zoo, so I could. How do I do that though? Guess I need to claim the card. Alright. Need to pick an action. I like how these highlighted. 2 predator spots. Oh, I do have a size 2 enclosure, so I could play an animal right now. Stick the South American Cody in here, which gets me an X token as well. End turn. Okay, and then I can build a size 3. Right, and then I'll take the association action to back Predators project. Now this will work out. This will work out. Right, we can. Needs to be next to water, so I'll do that so I can get the rep. Oh, but I need a buttload of money though. Oh, got an extra worker. Sweet. Need 17. Need 17 money. So I could just, like, take a break to gain 8 money, like, right now. Yeah, we'll do that. Wait. Why am I not able to choose to break? I click that. I want money, though. Or, okay, I just click down here. Alright. Cool. I'd see why they put break at the same spot as the next turn. It's down here, right? Once you've kind of done your action, that. Okay. I go over here, yeah. You know what, I'll just slide over here real quick, but yeah, the end turn action shows up over here, and that's where the break action shows up as well. I see why they do that. Now all my things are flipped back open, so I gotta close it. This is like when you accidentally bump the table and you just end up kind of scatter things everywhere, and now you gotta spend some time just putting it all back into place. It's fun times. Yeah, now I got the money to play the New Zealand sea lion, which I will do right now. Means I can also back a conservation project next turn. Go ahead and hit here. Oh, I realized the tutorial goal is to score 50. Well, we're pretty close to that, actually, right? I can send the worker out right now to go ahead and claim that. Go ahead and get our 5. Oh, and a project bonus as well. Okay. In that case, let's get 5 money. And income. Get that. That. Finally, choose a bonus. Get more rep or an enclosure. I think I might actually just go with the rep, because I do have rep as a goal. Oh, I get to draw a card too? Okay, what if I take Reptile Breeding Program? Yoink! And finally, each player discards a final scoring card. So yeah, it's definitely going to be this one. Do I make a donation? I mean, I've already hit 50, so not really going to matter. I'll just decline. And end turn. Congratulations! You've completed the tutorial. Feel free to try out one of the advanced maps for your next game. Hooray! Well, that was interesting. You can view the board. Look at this haphazardly placed board. Look at how I have left so many gaps in there. Man, do not ever hire me to build stuff I'm not able to kind of, you know, put some foresight into that. Nicely done. Thank you. What's this? Welcome, and thanks for checking me out. Alright, back to the menu. There we go. We did the tutorial. That was a whole game of Ark Nova. Alright, I think I got the hang of it. Oh, okay. Play history requires that. Alright, let's do a local game. Ah, special exhibit. No. Again, that requires an account. Challenges also. Oh no, okay. Put your skills to the test in a series of games with unique rules of starting conditions and in place of final scoring cards. Completing a normal. Okay, so this is a Dire Wolf staple. You have your basic challenge, and you got the advanced level challenge, which will place further stipulations on you. So you get conservation points for filling a map rather than appeal. Start with Science Museum, and you know, it goes on like this, right? You'll have like something that kind of changes it up, but then the hard version will place an additional restriction on you or give your opponents an additional bonus. Okay, and then they have pass and play. That's actually pretty nice. I always like it when these kinds of games have pass and play, and then you have a solo game, right? If you rather not have to deal with the opponents kind of forcing you along or causing an untimely end to your game, you can just build stuff out at your own pace. And then you also have versus AI. Finally, I can change my avatar. I'm gonna go with the blue border. The owl. This mouse mode. Mouses are optional challenges that apply a drawback or obstacle. If enabled, you will select one of 2 randomly chosen options. Okay, so that's like a further balancing thing. It's peaceful mode. Peaceful mode replaces animal cards with attack abilities, Venom, Constriction, Hypnosis, and Pilfer with their solo variants. Huh. Well, this is fun. I have AI difficulty too. I like this. Easy, medium, hard, and then unfair, expert, and legendary. I like how the first 3, I'm guessing, do influence their levels of smartness, but then the later ones are just okay. Now they just get additional rules. I guess there's a reason why they call it unfair, because yeah, no, that's that's unfair. Like, what the crap. In solo mode, it's a race against the clock to score at least 100 victory points. Select the difficulty to tune your experience by changing your zoo's starting appeal. Let's see. So it gives you like a lower scoring target essentially by starting at an appeal. Also, you get like some bonuses off the bat. Okay, why don't we do this one since we already did a versus game? Let's see how solo works out. Again, we zoomed right in. Gotta pick 4 cards. Obviously, we want to try to synergize it. Wow, what is this? Naturalist Zoo. Gain conservation bonus for empty spaces in your zoo. And I like they have a count there for you, so if we want to get the maximum bonus of 4 conservation points from this, we can only ever build in 14 spaces. That sounds ungodly restrictive. And this one is just rep. I've dealt with that one before. I can do it again. We have these up here. Oh. Habitat diversity. And just Africa and Europe. Alright, so I guess I want to focus in on Africa and Europe. Also try to get myself a variety of things. Ooh. No, expert on large animals might be a good idea. Probably gonna take a lot of those. Oh man. I want the breeding program, but I also want the white rhinoceros. Having said, the white rhinoceros is like super duper expensive. When supporting a base conservation project, you may discard exactly 1 token as any icon. And I get 1 conservation point for 5 supports of conservation projects. I'll grab the rhinoceros. A few tips for navigating Ark Nova Digital. Panels may be collapsed or expanded by selecting their headers. You can toggle all panels with this button. Ow. Dang it. Sorry. Guess we gotta click it. A log of the game can be viewed here. Oh yeah, the action log. Everyone has selected their starting cards. Finally, if you have opponents, you can view their maps by selecting their avatars. Right. But this is just a solo game. Okay, and I can click that again to close everything. Well, now I know. I also got like 10 turns, I think. I'm guessing that means I can only hit break 10 times. Okay, I can build a size 4. Needs to be next to rock. Oh, and it has to be next to a border as well, I think. Could just draw cards. Yeah, make sure I pick Africa or Europe. Or I want card draw to get up to the max so I can... Just grab one of these from the display. I'll just like build something in advance. So does it mean since I have an enclosure down here, I gotta start here no matter what? Because I don't think I'll play this rhinoceros for a while, because I kind of need a research icon. And again, using the build action to build like a paltry size 1 thing. Seemed like the best use of it. Okay. Why don't we... Let's see. Place it this way, perhaps. Then again, the size 1s that I see both require them to be in a water spot, so that might not be the best use of it. This will also let me kind of branch out to these two over here, so that might be one to do. All right, we'll just grab that. End turn. In solo mode, the break advances 1 space at the end of each of your turns. The first round takes 7 turns, and on each subsequent round is 1 fewer. After 27 turns, the game ends. And if you don't have 100 points by then, well, too bad. This card has a condition, which means to play this animal, you must have upgraded the animal's action. Ah, okay. Yeah, and then I have the card icon to it. Alright. In solo mode, some animals have modified versions of their abilities. Yeah, because this one would do something different in multiplayer, right? This Cobra would probably do a poisonous thing. But this one is just do another action. Okay. So you're limited to 27 actions. You gotta build yourself up to 100 points by then. Ooh. That means this really kind of becomes like a puzzle game then, doesn't it? Puzzle game with a high amount of variance. Pretty neat, actually. Since I'm gonna have 5 more turns after this, maybe I should just grab the hand limit university while I can. Probably not gonna back a conservation project this turn, so be fine if I do this. End turn. Probably a good idea to just keep this open. Alright, there we go. Now we can... Oh. I was gonna say, play the expert in large animals, but now I'm not sure if I want to do that. Oh... Okay. I can build another enclosure. With a size 2. And then... Actually, maybe it'll be a good idea to stick it here. This will be next to water as well, so the hippo will still enjoy it. And turn. Now, hold up. Oh, I need an Africa zoo. I need a freaking Africa zoo. Alright. Out of the question. Take that back. And build again. This time we're building a thing here. And turn. Cannot wait to get a reptile house. This puts me at 1 Europe icon so far. Oh man, I should have sent my associate to get Africa Zoo. That'll have to be for next time. Did I build another one then, and then add I should probably put this up here. Make some room for the size 4 zoo. And turn. And then... got animals right now, so... and I'll just play this and take a break so I can get some money to place an animal. Oh, there it is. 20 actions left. We're only at 10 VP. Oh, geez. I am not ramping up well, I don't think. Okay, where's my asset? Oh, there it is. Okay. I need you to go over and get the Africa Zoo. Because now... actually, I might wait. Let's draw some cards first. Because I can have this go up to 5 and I can play 2 animals at once, so... might as well grab another card while I'm at it. Oh my god, it's another card that requires... a lot of these animals require water spaces, huh? And we have more Africa icons. icon, so... And this one's also in danger of getting discarded after the break, so we should probably grab that. And... end turn. Okay. Now I can play this. Oh, apparently I can play that? Oh, because it's empty. I was already angling for this, so... I want to play this, because this will get me a kiosk or pavilion. Forgot I had like a free size 3. Might have been... to consider. I could play these 2 animals in here. I think I'll do that. First I'll place... Oh, no, I'm placing the hippo. Right. Put that there. And I'll play another animal, which I'll put in there. Right. Get our appeal. Free kiosk. Or pavilion. Hmm. Yeah, I'll place it in here. Question is, do I want appeal or do I want this? Oh, I could do one of each. Kiosk must be placed at least 3 spaces from another kiosk. Oh, that one's already there. Okay. Maybe we want to build a pavilion first. It gets us reps, so... Oh, I already sent off my associate. Need more Africa icons, though. Got the 2. Or no, I got 3. If I could get 1 more, then I might settle for that. Kind of shunted. Card draw off to the bottom. Now this is the only one I can do. Can't I do card draw again? Oh wait, no, I have to do the thing for the rhino, right? Yeah, we'll play this now. Get the cost reduction. Right, the bonus isn't gonna do much. Okay, now I can draw. Right, the hippo, I think, had the play a sponsor immediately. Or you could choose a skip, right, if it would be disadvantageous for you. Not quite. Up a card. Then again, I probably want to focus on Africa cards for now, so... Let's draw. Dang it. Well, I guess we'll get rid of Saltwater Crocodile. Sorry, you're not a good fit for this particular zoo. Hmm. Do I want to kick this one back and get myself an X token? Or should I just build something? Just build a size... Oh no, I can't build a size 4. Sponsor at this level wasn't gonna do much. Okay, why don't I just like kick this? Okay, we get one more action before break. I should have left the association action where it is. It's gonna take some time to build back up. Just gain money. Okay, that was 12. We're down to 15. Oh man, I'm at 23. I should have grabbed one of the other research universities. I can maybe grab the reputation university. That will at least get me the research icon needed to play my rhino. Also, I can build an enclosure. Build it for the wolves. Or I could just do a play animal. Well, if we put this up to here, then we can play 2 later. Let's build another 4-space enclosure elsewhere. One requires it to be next to a rock. So... No, I wanna... Okay, why can't I... Oh. It's just... I was just wrong. I was just confused about that. Alright. Damn it. Why am I not getting more Africas? Alright, I could just play this now and play the wolf. And then the snake. Ah, do I want to move an action to 1? Let's see. I don't need... Nah, let's decline. I could use some card draw right now. Right, I don't always have to take an effect. Alright. Worker, I need you to pick up a reputation university. Get our rep. Then we'll upgrade in action. What should our upgrade be? Given the limited amount of time. Let's do this one. Being able to grab more stuff from the track up here will probably come in handy. Alright. Should have taken the sponsor one instead, perhaps, so I can gain 2x money. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, it will let me get another Africa con. So grab that. Snapped it up. And end my turn. do have a build. Maybe I should do a build. Right. It's to be next to a rock. If I were to build it like here, that should be... Or no, I could build it here. Right, because that'll get me more rep. Feels like I kind of need rep at the moment. Right, we'll upgrade that. And, yeah, upgrade the sponsor action. Just get more money overall. Oh, it's gonna be break. Oh boy. We have 9 actions. Multiplier tokens are placed on actions. After you take an action with a multiplier token, you can remove that token to repeat the action at the same base strength. Oh, okay. Like all action tokens, unused multiplier tokens are removed during the break. Use it or lose it kind of deal. Let's see. Right, first we'll do that for... Oh. Huh. Okapi stable. When playing this card, place 3 player tokens on it. Each time you play an herbivore, you may remove 1 token and play a sponsor card for X. X equals X. Or I could just get money. Still, no Okapi stable. Doesn't get me rep. Lets me play more sponsors, but I don't have sponsors. Let's get the money. Down to 8 actions. Oh. Feel like I haven't been very effective this game. Well, alright. I can at least play 2 animals. Place that there. That. Add any one of the unused base conservation projects to my hand. Oh! Oh, okay. My hand, huh? So what would I benefit from the most? Alright, I don't have primates. Not many from Asia. Only birds, really. Oh wait, no, I have a thing over here. Okay. Species diversity. Oh, they have highlighted icons. Okay, I can see which ones I would stand to benefit from the most, which would be species diversity. Look at that. I play another one, so we'll just throw that in there. Which gets me more appeal, and help the 3 cards from my hand for 4 each. Which we'll probably do for this one. Ka-ching! Probably should have drawn some cards first. Okay, now we can sponsor a project. Sponsor this one. Go for Maximum Africa. Ooh, and a bonus. Right, what's the bonus track look like? Man. Perhaps not looking too great. Feel like I'm definitely going to be playing 4 more spaces, so naturalists probably won't help me. If I sponsored something earlier, maybe this extra income would have done something, but I think at this point I'd probably be better off getting something like a conservation point, right? Let's grab that. The other 5. Just to hire a worker. For sure. Bonus. More rep. Everything chains together. Alright. We don't need to worry about Africa animals anymore. Now we need to focus on getting more Europe. If I can get up to a 4th icon, I might be cool. Use this to draw 4 cards from the deck or from within reputation range and discard 1 or snap. In rep range, so as I'm here, that means I can get that. And let's draw them from the top. We get some Europe cards. Oh, federal grant. That might be handy. Alright, gotta pitch that one. That one's really expensive. Oh god, we're down to 5. We got 5 actions left. Got our money, conservation point to 60. We need to make 40 points within the last 5 actions here. Okay. Can at least get federal grants. Just need to find a way to get 1 more rep. That tells me maybe I should have upgraded my build. Really do a build now, but for a 1, get me to 4 will be something, and right here, get an X token at least. In turn. Okay. I have to remember, I have X tokens. I have X tokens. So wait, if I play this now, play this, does this mean I can just play the species diversity from my hand and that will be my support of that project? Oh yeah, it is. Let's do that. And a bonus. Get more rep. I kind of need that. Alright, a card from the deck or within reputation range. Let's get that one. Finally. Ooh, a size 3 enclosure. I kind of regret just using that to build a 1. Man. Possibly use this to perhaps branch out somewhere. Found it. 2 actions remaining. Money, though. Alright. Put that there. And we discard one of these. We're at exactly 18, but I feel like I want to build at least one more, so we'll pitch that. Damn it. I can't do both. I can't build a thing and lay down an animal. Because I want to do the conservation... Or the oh, I can't do association either. That requires me to have a strength of 5. Oh. Yeah, best I can do is just build a size 4 enclosure and then plop down both my animals, and that's gonna do it. Yeah, let's stick it here. It's the final action. Yep, that there, and one more animal. Well, here. Alright, let's get our stuff. Draw 4 cards for the deck. Not that it matters. Is it two to add to the hand? Alright, I guess we'll get that and that. Final round! The endgame was just triggered. The current turn will finish and then each other player gets 1 more turn. In the endgame, players receive rewards from any endgame sponsor effects they've achieved, as well as from their final scoring cards. The player with the highest score is the winner. In the case of a tie, the player who has supported the most conservation projects is the winner. Damn it. Couldn't get my 3. Could have just gotten the Europe. Defeats! I was 3 points away. If only I hadn't used that build action to build that piddly 1 space thing. Might have had it. Might have had it. But, you know, that's how it goes, right? Sometimes you make the wrong decisions. Just gotta learn from it, you know? I just played differently. I could have. If I just maybe sponsored this at like maybe, I don't know, 4 or even 2. Well, 4 probably would have been it. Ah well. Ah well. Seems like there's a lot of variance in what path you can take. Oh yeah, no. There's a with the cards and all the projects that you can support and everything, there's no lack of things to do, and I think that like especially works for multiplayer, because that means that you know, if it looks like one player is also sort of gunning towards the same thing, then you can switch gears. It's just like one of those things where you have to decide early on, right? Like if you want to keep going or try to go down the path you've taken and hope that you can sort of snowball your way faster to a good state than your opponents can. That's how it is with like these sorts of resource management and victory point focused games, huh? I like there's a solo mode too. That's pretty cool, right? Turns it into a bit more of a puzzle game to figure it out from there. Makes things a bit more deterministic as well. I guess the variance comes from like not knowing what cards you'll draw, but that's always the risk, huh? Anyways, this is pretty cool. I hope we'll see some expansions come in here. I can see a few avenues they can take for expanding on Ark Nova. That was neat. Yeah, there you go. Certainly would recommend this. Okay, but I think that's gonna do it for tonight. We'll go ahead and quit out of here. Go back to chat. Zoom in.